Morning, everyone, and welcome back to Dale's Devotionals. I am so blessed that you've joined me today. Thank you guys so much for following along with this devotional series. I appreciate it more than you can ever understand. As you can tell, we're not on the 9 acres. I'm actually out traveling, and we're actually at our friends, and we've took a maiden voyage. If you've seen that, we bought a camper and joined the camper crew or the camper life. And you know, as with everything that a person does, it doesn't always come quick and easy, does it? Everything doesn't always go smoothly. And of course, that first time that you decide to become a camper guy, or you decide to try something new in life, there's going to be adversity that happens with that. Well, I suffered adversity the first time that I took a big trip with the camper. And, you know, we had a mechanical failure running down the road, and I can remember myself, if I take myself to years ago, how I would handle that situation compared to how I handle it now. In the past, I would have blew up, I would have cursed, I would have, freaked out. And in fact, I probably would have taken that out on my wife and my children, and instead of being mature. I think as a man, all of us we go through that at a time that, we think that anger is going to solve the problem. Now, there's times that anger has to be used, right? We have to be angry that someone is wronged. That doesn't mean we have to lash out about it. I consider the way that now, and I reflect on how I handled what I had to deal with yesterday. Instead of handling it by being angry or upset or just wallow in self-pity, you put our head down and took after the task at hand, and we kept it humorous. I mean, what else can you do? You pray, you handle the situation, and you move on. Today's verse helps us all deal with that. Romans 8:18 says, "Consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." I take a lot of joy in reading that verse. And last night, while I was studying and thinking about today's devotional and the events that had happened yesterday, I kept being drawn back to it. Consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. No matter what kind of trial or tribulation that we deal with here on earth, it was nothing compared to what our Father dealt with when he was nailed to a cross and died for all the sins of this world. He suffered and died. No matter what our trial is, it's nothing in comparison to that. And how much greater is it that the suffering that we deal with here, we will be rewarded for when we get to heaven. I think when you sit there and you think about that, that suffering that Jesus suffered for you and for me on the cross, how great is heaven? I also apply this verse to how we handled the situation and how, as a mature Christian, we should handle all adversity with prayer, with calmness. Apply ourselves to nothing but the task at hand. Take care of it. And at the same time, have some humor along the way. Enjoy our time here on earth. As has been stated many times before, if he brings us to it, he'll bring us through it. None of us know what the Lord has planned and what he has in the works, that trial or tribulation may be delaying you for a reason, for more joy, for you to learn a lesson. So the next time something goes awry, remind yourself of this verse. And until next time, guys, farm on. Keep strong. I love you. And so does God. This thing, I think, is supposed to be round and full of air. It's no longer that way.
It's not supposed to be in shreds.